they come out clean.
What's up, everybody, to another edition of Birds and Buckets, man. I'm Rashad joined here by Malik. Malik, how you doing today, sir?
And if it come out clean. Good, bro. Can't complain, man.
I see you got the dream shirt on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6-3, man. 6-3.
How you feeling about the entire discussion that Ashley Nicole Moss has started today with being a fan and being a part of the
I did not know anything about that until Chris put it in the group chat. And at first I was confused at what she was trying to say. And then I was like, oh my God, bro. But I was like, she do this like once a year. Like she did. I forgot.
No. It ain't even. It'd be a lot of bad takes. I can't even lie to you. Like if it was just a one-time thing, it'd be like, oh yeah, we all have bad takes. Like we say a bunch of takes every day, and you're bound to have at least one or bad a year. But like, nah, they be all like this ain't even no shade. Like I say, we support everything like that. Salute on 106 in sports, but like sometimes, bro, they just be like.
I forgot the last thing. The last thing I remember her saying that was like, I guess out of pocket. I forgot what it was. It was like a trade or something. I forgot. It was something like she said or it may have been earlier this year. I forgot.
What was it? Was it about the cat trade? And she said something about Julius Randle, maybe.
It had to have. I think it may have been something like that, bro. I forgot. But everybody was like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, the first big one that I could remember, and it was a meme for a while, was when she interviewed Bam Adebayo, and she was like, "Yeah, going against the elite bigs around the league, like Julius Randle," and people like, Julius Randle. That was my favorite one, but I just know like a couple of them just be sticking out like a sore thumb.
Nah, facts. Nah, for sure, nah.
But she worked though. She works for sure.
She worked for sure.
Yeah, and that's why she got the 106 opportunity, because I mean she got a track record of working since like.
Facts.
I know she's been working since before COVID, but COVID is when she really blew up, and she just kind of kept the foot on the gas ever since then.
Oh, she did. Did she do I Am Athlete for a minute?
Yeah, she did I Am Athlete for a minute. So that was interesting because Brandon Marshall and Cam Newton did their tour, and I don't know how things ended with her and I Am Athlete. But yeah, I guess it ended somewhat amicably enough for her to be doing the show with Cam now.
Makes sense.
Unless it was just Maverick Carter dragging Ashley in, and they did it independently, and Cam Newton.
Shout out Mal. Shout out Brian.
Shout out Brian, man. That's why he's a billionaire. He's got movies under the production company and now more TV shows. So I think a lot of people don't realize how much is under the production. What's the name of their production company again?
What is it, bro?
Spring Hill.
Spring Hill, yeah, Spring Hill.
Yeah, that's under Spring Hill. It's a reason why they're billionaires. So yeah. All right. Well, I guess we will get into it. Last week we talked about Halliburton. Halliburton is now 2 wins away from the championship. And forget Trae Young, where people were talking about better than Trae Young. People are now saying he can be better than Chris Paul if he wins. Oh my goodness. Brother. And Chris Paul's not coming to the house, by the way, as you said.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody saw, but yeah, he was talking about basically his family. Like he ain't been with his family in a minute. So as soon as folks start talking about their family, you already know they finna stay close to their family. They not like he's not coming to the East Coast at all. Like unless they coming with him, he's not, and I doubt they coming with him. So that is that's out the way. Look at Stephen A. Man.
I'm looking at this list. Look at Magic.
Yo, I forgot he was on today.
Magic. I'll probably go. For me, I think Steph has how many? Steph got 5?
Steph got 5?
Steph has 4.
Got 4, right?
Chat, how much Steph got?
He got 1 2015. He got 2 with KD.
And then he got 1 by himself after KD. So he got 4.
Yeah.
Steph got 4.
He got 4.
Magic has 5. So I think when Steph gets 5, he'll be number 1. It's still Magic right now then.
IT. How many IT got? One,
Two.
two.
IT got two as a small man.
Yeah.
Like he might be the only player in NBA history to be the best player as a
Facts.
small guy with
Facts.
multiple. I mean, no, Steph Curry. Like him and Steph, the only two in history.
Yeah. Jason Kidd. How many Jason got?
One
Jason got one.
with Dallas with Dirk.
Nine. So it's funny. I was having this conversation yesterday with my homeboys who was watching the game, and my homeboy was like, he don't like Chris Paul. He was like, I'm not putting him in my top 5. And I was like, okay, so who you put in there? He said Russell Westbrook.
No. We're not doing Russell Westbrook. Like, if he said John Stockton, I would hear you out. I wouldn't agree, but I would hear you out. Russell Westbrook.
I forgot about John Stockton. Dang.
Yeah. I'm not putting Westbrook or Harden above Chris Paul, bro.
I don't even know. I definitely rock with the first 3 with Stephen A. I feel like I would go Jason Kidd too. Maybe Stockton as well. I'm
not mad at this top 5 at all, bro.
Yeah. He actually bro. Stephen A been making sense the past couple weeks. I'll give him that.
He probably just been getting cooked so much. Lock in. He said, "All right, these folks think I don't know nothing about sports. Let me lock in." Wait, hold on. What is Kendrick? Hold on. I'm about to unmute real quick just to hear what he's performing.
Hey, what time did it start? 7:30?
8, 9. It started at 9.
Oh.
I can't hear what he's performing. But Sis is up there, so it's not the big. I just want to make sure I'm there for the big one.
You're gonna not like us.
I just want to make sure I'm there for the big one, man.
It's funny. I was watching y'all 1 a.m. show.
Yeah,
talking about it, and Mo, I think I stopped where after he was like, they tried to kill me, but the boy prevail. I said, hey, OVO, man.
OVO Mo, man. OVO Mo, man. OVO Mo. What can I say, bro? OVO Mo for sure. Chris Paul in the top 5 of all time instead of Halliburton. Game's gone, man. He been tweeting about this all day.
That's not affiliated with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, look at this. We about to lose our first finals. At least it will say MVP LeBron James. Now we about to lose our second finals to Halliburton. Yo, they listed him with the role players like it's an accomplishment. I'm crying while Mathurin got listed with LeBron and Kobe.
He really crashing out in real time, bro.
Yeah. He really like before Mathurin last night. The last time a player scored 25 points off the bench in the finals game, Jason Terry. And he said, I guess. He crashing out for real. Halle Ring gonna officially delegitimize ring culture when talking about legacy. He can win it, and he'll never be over Chris Paul. He's mad. He is mad, bro.
You can't believe it.
Here's the tweet. Tyrese Halliburton is 3 wins away from me saying he's better than Chris Paul all time, by the way.
Oh my God.
He's got 51,000 likes.
Oh. I just can't like the prisoner of the moment type stuff, like the whole like in the moment type stuff, bro. Like folks really be like forgetting everything that happened like the past week or 2 weeks or month or year.
Bro. Yes.
Whatever happened yesterday, bro, it's relevant to them, bro. Like they don't care about anything else before that, bro. Like ring culture is actually terrible.
This is crazy. Like, think about this though. They said if Halle wins and he continues his trajectory with assists, he'll most definitely pass Chris Paul. So if he gets more career assists and he has a championship to his name, I was there in real time. We are watching this in real time. I've seen Chris Paul play in his prime. I've seen Halliburton play right now. Chris Paul is something different, bro.
Bro, literally, bro.
Chris Paul 40. Chris Paul 40 at his age still doing it. So just imagine in his prime.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Chris Paul is different, bro.
Kyrie's not there, bro.
Shout out Veda and Popstar Benny. But yeah, no. Hallie is levels, bro. Let me see anything else. 38-year-old Chris Paul on his farewell tour. Who did the
A year later?
Oh, they're talking about trading Jordan Poole.
Plus, Doctor on the Chris Paul kind of.
Y'all saying no to Chris Paul? Like this not the same organization that got Rondo a ring. Harry Halliburton is 3 wins away from me saying he's better than Chris Paul. Chris Paul in attendance. Yo, this dude grew up so dang fast.
Oh, I remember when this man was small in the post.
When he was a baby in the commercials.
He about taller than his dad now, bro.
No, the craziest part is I seen this kid at Sierra Canyon. Remember when I said his son was at Sierra Canyon?
Yeah.
At Sierra Canyon after Bronny game. In the thing when I'm waiting for my Uber, he waiting for a ride. And you know, he running around with the little kids. I looked at him, I said, that's Chris Paul's son. I looked at him and he looked at me like, oh snap, he knows who I am. And he like ran in the car with the kids. But like back then he looked just like the kid in the podium.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
2022. This 2025, bro. This man looked like a grown man.
He gotta be what, 15?
Yeah, he probably 15. Let me see. Chris Paul Jr. Oh, what the heck? There's a Chris Paul Jr. that played for the Rams.
What? Still play for him?
Bruh, yeah. He played for the Rams, bruh. That's a crazy name. So this is the other Chris. This is Chris Paul II. So his name Chris Paul II. Dang, bruh. They said he dunking.
He's dunking.
He's dunking, bro. Let me see dunk. Where's yeah, it's right here. Ah!
No way, bro.
Boy, you too grown, boy. Where your daddy at?
That's crazy.
Nah. Chris Paul's second might be better than his. Well, anyways, we spending too much time on this. All right, man. So according to Jeff Fisher, the Hawks are now confirmed that they're really trying to trade up in a draft utilizing both picks 13 and 22. Rival teams project the Hawks targeting a big man in the draft. So pretty much Malik is the top big in the draft. He's projected to go kind of like top 7, top 9. And then Clint Capella is expected to leave Atlanta in free agency. Someone said that Malik reminds them of Mo Bamba.
I think it was Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. He said so. He only averaged 8.6 points, 6.6 rebounds. Let me see how many blocks per game he averaged. He averaged 1.3 blocks. So his stats didn't necessarily just like, just pop. You know what I'm saying? Pop out. Let me see if I could look up Mo Bamba's stats. So here we go. Mo Bamba averaged 13 and 10 at Texas. That's a bit concerning. Wow. He averaged 3.7 blocks a game.
3.7 blocks?
3.7 blocks.
Wow.
2.5 rebounds and 13 points a game in college. This kid averaged
what, 5?
Oh yeah. He went 5. Yeah, he went 5. Because it was Ayton, Bagley, Luka, Jaren Jackson. No, Trae was 5. Trae was 5. So I guess Bamba was 6.
I forgot he was in that draft, bro. Because who drafted him?
Orlando.
Dang, you right.
Yeah, so it was Ayton, Bagley to the Kings, Luka to the Mavericks, Jaren Jackson to Memphis, and then Trae Young to Atlanta.
Wow.
And then 6 Mo Bamba to Orlando. So yeah, this Malik dude averaged
8-6.
Yeah, that's not enough, bro.
8
to trade up.
Nah, I wouldn't. And
apparently
he's like, I don't think he's like, I wouldn't say he's like super raw, but I mean, I think, I mean, of course, like any college prospect, I mean, they got a lot to work on, but I guess what I'm saying is like his future, like maybe like in 2-3 years, is like he has a high upside for sure. Don't know what he'll give you now, you know. And well, he shot what 25% from three, so I always like. I guess now I'm looking at like when I'm looking at these prospects now, it's like in they centers and or like fours or whatever, and like they shooting 27-30% from the three. It's like I guess teams are kind of just like, all right, do we see this 3-point shot getting better, or is it kind of just like because if it don't get better, I won't say they're useless, but like you probably don't want to draft them if you don't believe a 3-point shot gonna get better. So I don't know. I don't know how much he shot. What he shot?
Oh, this is Mo Bamba. This is Mo Bamba.
Oh dang! So
Mo Bamba shot 27.5% from three.
he shot 2 a game. I don't know how many he shot, but 25. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, 3-point shot work out for him and gets better. I respect it. How many he took? 4.
4.
So not even like barely was even looking at the so he was in the paint most of the time. So
that's not good.
He's 7-2 though. So
yeah, no, it's not good, bro. Like, and I'm looking at this like people talking about like Clint Capella's like a guarantee to go. Like,
yeah,
I think why not keep Clint and just have him accept being the backup for Onyeka?
Yeah.
For less money if Clint wants to take. But I don't think Clint wants that, and that's how we got to this point. They probably already had this conversation.
I don't think. I hope Clint knows that. Well, I don't think he's a starter right now. I mean, like, I think he's definitely whatever role he goes into now. I think he'll most likely be like a backup unless he go to. I don't even know if he'll start on the Lakers. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I would like that idea, but like you said, I think that's like it's dead. I mean, they were talking about Clint leaving during the season. They were like, yeah, he's probably going to leave in free agency. Like, I've seen this reports too many times, so he definitely not coming back.
I think it was done once they set him out.
Yeah, that was over.
Like they set him and Bogey out. Bogey got traded. Clint did it, and they was kind of like, oh, he didn't want to come back to the team after that because he won't hurt. He just didn't want to come back because it's like, oh, I thought y'all was gonna trade me.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I like the guy, but I wouldn't trade both picks.
Yeah, I'm with everybody else on this where they said like keep your 2 picks and give yourself 2 stabs at it to get it right.
Yeah.
Why not?
You can get a center and like because so I'm looking at Sam Vecini. He works for the Athletic. He dropped a mock draft. And at 13, he got the Hawks selecting a center.
Do you want to share the screen?
Matter of fact, I can't do that. Hold up.
All right, hold on. I'm about to stop sharing. All right, Malik's about to share his screen and show. Oh, he about to.
All right, hold on. All right. No. I was looking at it on my phone, but I'm about to pull it up right here.
All right.
Please don't tell me I got a log in. All right, babe.
All right. So we about to pull up Sam Vecini's 2025 mock draft and see who he has the Hawks taking at 13 and 22. And
you see that?
Hold on.
Oh,
yeah. There we go.
Hold on.
Oh, you gotta log in. Let me take this off stage.
Log in. Hold on.
What they talking about now? What they talking about now? Can you hear it?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, all right, cool. Copyright.
Copyright.
He doing peekaboo right now. Drake has never performed at Rogers Center before.
All right, man. I think I'm got. Am I in?
All right.
Continue. All right, I'm in.
There it is.
All right. So we got a few trades going down, but I'm gonna go straight to the Hawks. So Hawks, he got 13. He got Behringer. 19-year-old, 6'10" big. Another overseas guy, but apparently he can shoot. And what is he saying? Okay, he talks about the hires that we're gonna talk about later, I guess. So he got him 13, and then at 22, I'm sorry, 22, he has Nick Clifford.
Oh, so like a wing. I see a lot of mocks have the Hawks taking a wing with that 22. I don't understand why.
I feel like it's got to either be a wing or a guard for me, honestly. Because who was we talking about last time? Clayton?
Yeah.
Let's see. Did he have Clayton going before this? I don't think he did.
Now, most mocks have Clayton going late 20s.
Yeah, so let me go down instead of so 23, 24.
Yeah, they got him going 25.
Orlando.
The Hawks don't need no more problems with Orlando.
They got Arsenal going 27.
They got him going all the way to 27?
Yep.
Dang.
29, 30. I don't know anybody else after that, but yeah, but that's who he got for 13 and 22. So he got a center and a center and a wing, which I ain't that mad about, but I just want to know what they're gonna do with the guard, what they're gonna do for the backup guard position. That's it.
Yeah. I agree with you, Wale. Yeah, 27 is crazy, bro. 27 is crazy. Like, but I'm hearing a lot of people, like a lot of things, kind of on the side or whatever. You know how it goes, where people say stuff, but they're saying like his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind of have concerns about that with him. So
work ethic thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you always listen to those things. But they said the same thing about well, no, they didn't. They didn't say work ethic with Ant. They said focus with Ant.
They doing the same thing with what's dude Ace Bailey, I think.
Ace Bailey.
They comparing Ace to Ant as far as his like, I guess the way Ant just don't really be caring what he be saying or whatever like that mindset. They think that Ace gonna be like that. I'm like, I mean, bro, if he can hoop, like. Really? Like, come on, bro.
If I'm, well, I mean, Ace is not from Atlanta, but he went to high school in the Metro Atlanta area.
Who? Ace?
Yeah, Ace from Chattanooga, like Ryan Howard.
Oh shoot! Okay, bet.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the Clint thing, I don't get letting Clint go and reaching up for this kid. If this kid is going to be he's gonna be two-way his first season. I see it. I mean, I just feel like I've watched the Hawks long enough to know
what they're probably gonna do is they'll probably draft somebody like him and then sign somebody. Like, I mean, it could be Clint, but I doubt it's Clint. But like, they'll probably sign like a veteran or something like that.
Yeah, Dominique Blaylock.
Yeah, right. Like they'll just sign somebody, but it's like you already got. I don't know. I think at this point, like, because Barlow got all those minutes at the end of the season, of course.
Yeah.
And shoot, what do you do with Larry? You feel me? Are you gonna resign Larry?
Yeah, Larry needs to stay too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Larry's interested in staying because he's not that emotionally connected to Atlanta. Like, unless he's just tired of moving around. He's moved around to a few different teams in the past couple of years: Cleveland, New Orleans. or Cleveland, Atlanta. I mean, LA, New Orleans, now Atlanta. So he might be tired of moving.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, the way he be hyping everybody up on Twitter, and then like when we talked to him at the end of the season, he was like, "Yeah, like I love Atlanta." Like I think he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a little bit and then head out or whatever like that." So I mean, he's technically still a part of the team. Like the season isn't like over, so I mean, but it sounds like he enjoys it here. So I wouldn't be surprised they re-signed him, but like you said, also wouldn't be surprised if he like dipped and went somewhere else.
And you know who also sounds like they enjoy it in Atlanta?
Cares. Oh, talking about this was the funniest thing to me, man. I swear.
Trae is stamping it, man. He's Atlanta through and through. I think Trae, he keeps reassuring people he wants to be in Atlanta, like he likes being. I think it was a thing where he was probably, hold on, what is this? Oh, DNA. Okay, I'm just making sure it's not like a but yeah. I think it was a time where he was like kind of exploring his options of like, okay, if you guys aren't about to win, what are we doing? And I think after that, I don't know. I don't want to say after he saw that nobody really, had the offers for him or, wanted him like that. It seemed like he just bought all the way in with staying with Atlanta.
Yeah.
And overstating his loyalty to the city and stuff like that. Like I said, on the 1 a.m., I said on 1 a.m. yesterday, Trae can easily just stay for 20 years with Atlanta and get a statue.
Yeah. True. True.
And
Like
be the greatest player. Like he could probably, no disrespect to Dominique, but he has a chance to surpass Dominique as the greatest Hawk ever.
Yeah. No, he does. He does.
If he just stayed his entire career with the Hawks.
Yeah, he can literally do that. I don't know if that's like something he, I guess, desires. I mean, of course, like every year he always talks about he wants to win. He wants to win. Like he wants to win a championship. Stuff like that. So, I mean, I feel like this is the most like bought in I've seen him in like the past few years. Honestly, like I know like some years, maybe it was 2 years ago or last year, like how every player just erase everything from their social media, like, and then it come to Twitter like, oh, this player, X player, he deleted Boston or deleted Memphis out of his bio, and he doesn't have anything team related in his profile. Oh my God, he's gonna request a trade, or oh, he's following this and this person. Like, oh, he must be trying to recruit them. Like, we ain't seen any of that yet. Like,
Yeah,
the season's not over. Like, the finals are still going, but like, I ain't seen any of that.
Trae, he didn't tweet about Ricochet getting, and he tweets he tweets every Dream player that gets drafted. Yeah. He tweets every Falcons player that gets drafted. He tweets every Hawks player. So when he didn't tweet the number one pick, he didn't tweet when they won it, and he didn't tweet like who it was.
Yeah.
And then when Jamila asked him at the introductory press conference, Ricochet, and he said he hasn't spoken to anybody, I was like, yo.
Yeah, right.
What is going on? So it's a complete 180 from that.
Yeah.
Where he's tweeting about everything.
Everything. I think this was like the biggest thing. Like,
yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah.
Biggest thing.
The Knicks requested to speak to Quin Snyder. So the Hawks are not only bought in on Trae, and Trae's not only bought in on that, but he's also locked in and on Quin and the Hawks right here. I guess that's the thing here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what the Knicks are doing.
I don't think they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like if you fire Tibbs, you have to fire him for you're getting someone better. I'm not a fan of firing someone just because they could do things better. Like some fans were like, he got outcoached in the Eastern Conference Finals. They made the right decision. You can say that. However, it's just like if you don't have a better plan, no coach is perfect.
Literally.
So it's like,
oh, y'all literally had the best. Like Tibbs was y'all best coach in franchise history. Like,
yeah,
he had his flaws. Like, I mean, everybody knew his flaws coming in. Like, he played his starters 40, 50 minutes a game. Like,
40, 50
the flaw, bro. Like, he don't use his bench.
Yeah.
But They were 2 wins away from the finals. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like that's a quick fix, bro. Just get him some better people to play off the bench. Like Campaign coming off the bench as a 6-man and Landry Shamet. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what?
Yeah, no, it was crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was crazy because it's literally just like everybody complains about the refs and everybody complains about their coach.
Yeah,
Like I remember seeing San Antonio fans say like it's time to fire Popovich a couple years. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Popovich, like, are you serious, Popovich? I'm sure there are Miami Heat fans that are like, fire Spo.
yeah.
You
No,
know,
yeah, they were doing that a lot this year. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
A lot they were doing
and
that.
you know, I see Golden State fans, including my boy Los. Shout out to Los. He complains every single time they lose about Steve Kerr, and he been doing this since I followed Los. I started following Los probably like Trae's rookie season, so that's 2018.
That's insane.
So for the yeah,
That's
through
insane.
the championship and everything, it's like the Braves fans, want Snit fired, their manager.
Every game after every loss.
They
Why?
won the World Series and someone was like, fire Snit. You know, so it's like fans are always going to complain about the coach and fans are always going to complain about the refs.
Yeah,
So it's just like, even though fans were complaining about Thibs, like you just have to look at the overall message. Okay, we haven't been to the Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years.
he got us there.
Well, like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, you didn't even give him a chance to run it back.
At all. I would have gave him a chance at least. I would have gave him a chance. They didn't even give him a chance.
Like,
Literally 2 days after they lost, like, bro,
yeah.
it was literally they probably went into the Eastern Conference Finals or the playoffs in general and was like, if we don't go to the finals,
If we don't go to the finals, it's crazy because weren't they like a fifth seed or something like that?
they were like the 3rd seed. Were they not the 3rd seed?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, because they played the Pistons were the 6th seed.
Eastern Conference standings.
They were like the 3rd
Yeah,
seed.
they were the 3rd seed.
They were the 3rd seed all season.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's ridiculous because you know, we were talking about it earlier in the other group chat about how the NBA overall has opened up, bro.
Yeah,
The NBA is, since the Cavs and Warriors kind of playing 4 times in a row in the finals, the NBA has just been a wide open door.
Yeah.
And with the Pacers and the Jimmy Butler Heat making 2 trips to the finals, the East has been wide open, dude.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, you know, with the run that the Knicks made, with the run that the Hawks made 4 years ago, with the fact that Milwaukee got a ring, with the fact that Toronto got a ring, like, it is possible. It is possible for anybody to get through because the juggernauts, Boston and Philly, are kind of playing with their food.
Yeah.
So it's like the door's open. Take advantage while you can. Cleveland is playing with their food after a historic regular season. Take advantage while you can and give it a go. If it worked one time, try it again. And so that's what that is. But anyways, that's that with the Knicks and them trying to speak to Quin Snyder. But yeah, the 2 hires, Bryson Graham from the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans just lose everybody, bro. It's sad, dog. Like, I feel bad for their fan base, dog. Like, I remember being in Atlanta and everybody was complaining about the injuries that the Hawks had. I went to New Orleans and covered the Pelicans. Bruh, it was, I ain't never seen something like that. Like
everybody, bruh.
Yeah, and Dyson was like, yeah, I think they cursed. There's something in the water down there.
Water.
They are legitimately like probably cursed, bro. Like
the whole starting 5, bruh.
The whole not even the
What,
starting
Missy?
5.
Was this here too?
Who?
The center that drafted me.
Oh, Missy. Missy got hurt for like he got hurt, but he still played enough games to be eligible for like all rookie team.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but everybody else, they weren't even eligible for postseason awards.
Oh.
Like the starting lineup was DeJounte, Brandon Ingram, Trey Murphy, Zion, and then I don't know who they had at center to start the year. Oh, the boy that be blocking the shots, Herb Jones.
Oh shoot.
They were gonna try Herb at the 5.
Oh wow.
All
Dang.
5 of them got hurt, bro.
All 5 of them was hurt at the same time.
And but they were hurt like for like 2-3 months. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't just like they were hurt for a long time. And then Alvarado was like their only player, and then Alvarado got hurt.
He got hurt.
Like I'm like, bro, they had to sign BJ Boston. They had to sign like a bunch of G League guys. Like it was bad, dog. And then they traded Ingram in the middle of the season. Ingram still didn't play the whole year after he got traded. And they traded him for Bruce Brown and Olynyk, yeah. And Olynyk had a good season, and Bruce Brown he was just kind of like a body just because they didn't have any bodies. And then they signed Mo Bamba. Speaking of Mo Bamba, they signed Mo Bamba off their G League squad, Birmingham Squadron. So it's bad, bro.
Yeah,
It's
them-
bad
them
over there.
in
Like
Philly-
they just lose everybody, dog.
them in Philly, they had it bad last year. Both of them had it bad.
Yeah,
last year.
yeah. And Dallas too.
Oh yeah, Dallas. Yeah, Dallas had it bad too.
Dallas didn't even have enough players to play games. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, Bryson, you think of his resume of just drafting players, it's crazy. When you think of the Trey Murphys, who's the blocking kid I was talking about again? Herb Jones.
Yeah, Herb.
It's just a good track record. Alvarado. Who?
Dyson.
Dyson.
It's like they draft good. They just like
They just be hurt.
They just can't play, bro.
Because I mean, I remember this past season, everybody was talking about like, oh, the Pelicans, they just always been so bad. Like this team might get moved. And I was like, 2 years ago, they made the playoffs. Like it's not that bad here.
Right.
Like it's some people where it's just like gloom and doom. It's not that bad in New Orleans because like I think they're prisoners of the moment for sure.
Yeah.
In New Orleans because like y'all just made the playoffs a couple years ago. Y'all were a team that was constantly in the play-in and a very competitive Western Conference.
Yeah.
I don't think there was. And then before the season, they probably should have won about 50 games if everybody stayed healthy. A starting lineup of DeJounte Murray, that their one weakness was they didn't have a point guard. And then they got DeJounte Murray, who plays point. He has no one to compete with in the backcourt to bring up the ball and stuff like that. Like CJ McCollum isn't going to compete with you for point guard minutes. Like even though he brings up the ball because he's shorter, all he want to do is shoot. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy like that. Yeah, they lose everybody. But Bryson Graham is a good VP, or he was a good GM for them. And it'll be interesting to see what he brings to Atlanta with his drafting ability. But the Pelicans got a nice guy too. The dude that they got from Troy Weaver.
Oh yeah.
They hired Troy Weaver, and Weaver's got a good draft history with OKC, and he came from Detroit last. So he drafted the big they have that they used to date Meg Thee Stallion. What's his name?
Jalen Duren.
Yeah, Duren.
Yeah.
They drafted Duren, who averaged a double this year. He drafted Cade. He drafted Ivy. So
did he draft the Thompson twin, or was it after him?
Yeah. He drafted the Thompson twin too.
Okay.
Yeah. So he good draft. So I mean, New Orleans should be in good shape. His worst pick was the French kid Killian Hayes.
Oh yeah.
That was his worst pick. So the Pelicans should be good with him and Dumars coming in over there in New Orleans. But yeah, Bryson coming over now to Atlanta, and like Rob Walker, the columnist over there with us at NOLA.com, my day job. He said, the top 2 guys running things now in Atlanta came from New Orleans.
That's
Montano and Al Bryson. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So, okay. And then they got the 76ers executive Peter Dinwiddie as the senior VP of strategy and analytics. I know nothing about Peter.
I know nothing about strategy and analytics or any of that, but apparently he did before he went to the Sixers. He was with the Pacers for like 14 years. So, yeah, I don't really know much about him either. But I mean, sound like he been in the Been in the league for a minute, so I guess that's good. Be able to keep a job for that long, you're doing something right.
Yeah, no, 100. Hey, salute to bro. We'll see what happens. You know? Salute to your defense and whatnot. You know.
So we gotta get True back.
Yeah, True's got to come back on the show at some point. True, if you watching this right now, my brother, because I know you subscribe, and I know you be checking out the stuff sometimes from time to time. Please come back on, my brother. All right. Who else? Okay. Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Those are all our topics for the week.
This week. Yeah, that was all the news I think that came out about them this week.
Yeah, I guess we get back to Gene next and Kai stream. I guess if was there anything else, Malik, that you wanted to talk about with the Hawks this particular week? Was the Kings inquired about Trae Young? I don't think that's. I think Trae saw that and he was like, "Oh no, let me tweet Go Hawks right now." He said, "I'm tweeting, let's go Hawks." he tweeted A space T space L.
Man, nah, I don't have anything else. That I honestly, because I was looking at a podcast earlier. It was actually Sam Vecini was talking about the Hawks. And he was like, he went through literally every team in the NBA and was like, I don't see any team that could be worthwhile for the Hawks to trade to unless it's like the Nets. And he was like, even the Nets is kind of just like, you won't even probably get anything like a good package from them except like what, draft picks?
Yeah.
Do you just want draft picks or you want a player like to replace Trae with? Like, so I was like, listening to him, I was like, yeah, Trae, you finna be here for the next 3-4 years. All right, welcome back, bro. Welcome back.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, man. What else I want to say? We talked about Trae. Oh yeah, no Ben Simmons. I don't think he did anything for the Clippers. Like he had no effect on them.
Somebody did bring that rumor up.
It was just like Ben Simmons. He's expected to move on from the Clippers.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Hawks fans, just like every other team, their fan base, anytime a big name is kind of available, like should he go to the Hawks?
Yeah.
People just ask that.
Yeah.
Hold on, yo, this is bad, bro. This is really bad. Look at this, dude. This is Centel. Oh, I got Centel. He's expected to play at least 2 more years. That's funny. But yeah, he had no effect on the Clippers, bro.
Yeah, he didn't really do much. Yeah.
Like they would have been exactly how they finished with or without him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No. Hometown kid. When we went through the free agency list, Malcolm Brogdon. Miles Turner was tied to the Hawks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Miles Turner
was tied to the Hawks.
But I think we already talked about that the last pod. He's not leaving.
Yeah, I doubt he leaves. I highly doubt he leaves. The Pacers, unless they just don't want to pay him. Like that's really literally the only thing. Like I think they were like, yeah, if they pay him, like they get over the tax or something like that. Like I don't know, that tax stuff is crazy.
The Kings are funny, bro. Nah, I would crash out as a Kings fan.
Brogdon, Marcus Smart, and Drew Holiday.
But no, you have to read the first few words.
Are searching for a point guard.
A point guard. The Sacramento Kings are looking for a point guard. Jeez. Man, if I was a Kings fan, I get it, bro. I get it, bro.
Because I already heard like they might be trying to trade DeMar.
Man.
I'm like, bro, y'all just got him last year. Y'all just got DeMar last year.
You talk about crashing out, bro. I will crash out.
Brogdon, Smart, and Drew Holiday. Dang, did the Kings trade the wrong point guard?
They traded both of them.
They did trade both of them. I forgot about that. They did trade both of them.
The Kings are looking for a point guard.
Traded both of them, bro.
They traded Herter.
They traded Herter. They traded.
They traded everybody
Mitchell too.
Who?
Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, because he's on the
They
Heat
had
now.
Davion, bro. They had Darren, Tyrese.
Did you see Mitchell walking around town with his
Put his
jersey
jersey
on?
on.
Yeah, bro. I feel it, man.
He was walking around with his jersey on.
He shut the Hawks down, bro.
Man,
Off
bro,
night. That's what
I
I'm talking about.
I would have been fine if it was Tyler hitting those threes instead of Davion. But the fact that it was Davion hitting them threes, I would have been, man, like, boy, that was sick. That was sick.
Man, it's crazy, bro. It's a crazy time, bro.
Searching for a point guard.
Grant Nelson, no thank you.
2 All-Stars. Granted, they didn't probably know that Tyrese was going to be like this, but
Well, they might have. Like if Tyrese was like, yo, I need to play the fully blossom, and they're like, okay, you could be good, but like we already have De'Aaron Fox.
yeah.
I don't know how the De'Aaron Fox situation just blew up, but
That was it. I think. I mean, after they fired Mike Brown,
yeah, it was the Mike Brown situation because it was like Mike Brown, and then it came out like De'Aaron Fox tried to push him out, and he said this isn't true, and then right after that he requested a trade.
Yeah,
like I don't know what happened there, but that was all really quick.
That's a crazy picture. That's a crazy picture, bro. That's
really bad, bro.
Them boys was both on the same team.
Same team, bro. Same team, bro. Let me see if I can find another one. And y'all know this one. Y'all know this picture. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Yo.
Same team, bro.
Oh my God.
Same team.
Bro, it's crazy. That's crazy, man.
But yeah. All right, man. We'll get out of here. Malik, where can the people find you?
Y'all find me Twitter, Instagram, _Malik ATL as always, man.
All right, y'all make sure y'all check in next week and every week for Birds and Buckets. We'll be here talking about the Hawks leading up to the draft and through the off season. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We're going to have guests soon again. I know we just wanted to kind of introduce ourselves, read back to the interwebs and things of that sort, but we'll bring in back guests soon and all that good stuff. So until next time, Rashad Milligan, Malik Brown, peace.
Peace.
And if they come out clean